Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing my full glam makeup routine. I'm so excited to film this because this is my favourite makeup to do. I wear it every time I have anything on. I'm going to do my eyebrows first and I'll come back once I've finished. Now that I've carved my eyebrows, I'm just going to use any light brown eyeshadow. Once I've done my eyeshadow, I'm now going to get a bit of a darker brown to do the eyeliner. And I just like to use a eyebrow brush and just tap it into the eyeshadow that I'm using and then use that to do the eyeliner. So I've just done a little bit of brown eyeshadow for my eyeliner and I just like to do a very small wing. After that, doing my foundation and then come back to the eyes later for mascara. When blending foundation, I like to use a brush like this. This one's just from Mecca. It's got a bit of an angle to it and it's like quite dense, which I find a lot better than using like a beauty blender. And I just like to blend in small circular motions. Once I've blended out all the foundation on my face, I use what's left over on the brush to blend it down onto my neck. Now that I've finished with foundation, I'm going to go in with my cream contour. I like to use a brush like this to kind of place where I want it to go, and then I'll use a fluffier brush to blend it out. I like to do my contour a little bit higher up, put it into a triangle to like go down just like that. I'll do the same on this side, and then I do my forehead, my jawline, and then my nose, which I'll use a smaller brush for once I've blended out what's on my face. So this is the brush I use to blend out my contour. It's a really nice soft brush and I feel like it blends it out really nicely. And then the same thing as the foundation. Once I've blended it all out on my face, I kind of use what's left over on the brush to kind of just blend down my neck a little bit. Not too much, just a tiny bit. And once I've done that on my face, I use a brush like this to contour my nose. So I just dab a little bit on the brush and then I just kind of shape my nose with it. I like to start at the top of my eyebrow and then coming down, just kind of like on the bone. And I like to make my nose look really skinny. Then I dab a little bit on the tip of my nose, kind of underneath, just like that. I just blend it out with the same brush. Once that's all blended out, then I'm going to go onto my blush. I use two different kinds of blush and kind of blend them on top of each other. I'm going to go in first with a liquid blush, and I usually just like to put the tiniest dot kind of on top of my brush, just like that. You can't even see it because there's like barely anything there. But I feel like this pot actually lasts such a long time because you really don't need much at all. I just like to place it on my cheeks on each side to kind of even it out. Not sure if you can see these two little dots. A little goes a long way with this blush. I find it helpful that I smile when I do blush because then you can see. I find that it really helps me know where to place it. So I've just finished blending out the liquid blush. Then I'm going to go over the top with a cream blush, and I like to use the one that comes in this palette that I've got, just this one here. And I just use the same brush and I kind of just put a bit on the brush and then just go over in the exact same spots that I did the liquid. Really, really love this blush. I think it's so pretty. And then once I've done that, I just get my bronzer contouring brush again, and I just kind of like to blend it all in together, just kind of on the ends again. Once I've done that, then I'll go in with concealer. I like to place it on my under eyes. And I like how it goes over the blush, so then sometimes if I've put a little bit too much blush on, I can kind of tone it down a little bit. I always put a little bit on my nose, just on the tip, then my forehead, chin, and then I like to do this part last because then there's the less amount of product on the little stick left because I don't want too much concealer, but then I carve underneath my bronzer and blush. Then I'm going to use this flat brush just to kind of blend out all the concealer. Once I've blended out the concealer, I'm now going to use a powder just to kind of set everything into place. I just usually tip it into the lid. And I use this like really fluffy kind of small brush for powder. And I just kind of use that because I had like one of those triangle powder puffs, but I left it when I was in Spain in the hotel. And I just haven't gotten another one, so I've just been using this brush. I usually don't blend it out all the way. I kind of leave it there to set a little bit. I also like to do a little bit of powder on like my smile lines. I find that they're quite deep and it can start to crack my makeup when I smile. I'll take a bigger, fluffier brush and just kind of brush out all the excess powder on my face. Once that is done, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I like to use this Lash Therapy curler because it's got oh, it's so dirty. It's got these little like brushes through it, which I actually find makes quite a big difference. I don't know if you guys can see the difference that made. I love curling my eyelashes. I love getting lash lifts as well, but I find they're quite expensive, so I usually only get them for special occasions. After I've curled my lashes, I'm then gonna do a mascara. Look at the difference that makes. I think if I had one makeup product, like if I could only live with one makeup product, I think it would be mascara. I don't really mind if I've got nothing on my face and then just mascara. I feel like that's fine. I'm quite happy with just mascara. So I've just done the top lashes for now. I love this mascara. I haven't done the mascara on the bottom lashes yet because before I do that, I usually like to go in with my Smudge pot, which is just like a black like cream. And I have a really tiny brush that I like to use for it. It's so small, and I just put like the tiniest bit on the brush. Then I kind of pull my bottom part of the eye down and I just kind of paint my waterline. I love this product. And then I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. And once I've done that, then I'll do the mascara on my bottom lashes. Now I'm going to add a little bit of highlight on my cheeks, and I just use this highlighter that comes in the same palette as the blush. Such a good palette, like for a really natural basic look. I really like it. I'm just gonna put like a little bit of highlighter like a bit higher up on my cheeks. Then I use a small fluffy brush and I just put a little bit on my nose. Then I like to finish it off with the lips, and I always do my lips last because it's my favorite, and I just use this set from Kylie Cosmetics. Once I've done the lip liner, then I'll just put the lipstick on. I really love this colour of this lipstick. It's like a really nice pink. And this lipstick is really nice and easy to put on. It's really nice and creamy, but then after a few minutes, it like sets into this really nice matte and it does not move. So I'm going to leave the lipstick to dry, and while it does, I'm going to do my hair. I'm just going to tie my hair up into a ponytail today. I usually just throw it into a rough ponytail because I'm gonna redo it anyway. Oh, these parts of my hair are so annoying. Then once I've got it into the ponytail, I'm gonna put some hair mousse in because as you can see, I've got all these like little baby hairs and flyaways and like all up here, and it's really annoying. So I use this hair mousse. You only need a little bit because it actually grows once it comes out of the bottle. I don't know if you can see that it's getting bigger. And I only squeezed it really softly. Then I just kind of blend it all into my hair. Once I've done that, just wash my hands. I just take the Lucky out and just re-brush it with the hair mousse. Once it's all back in the ponytail, I use this go-to like hair slick backer just to get the little baby hairs at the front. I find this is so helpful, and it actually smells really nice as well. They come with like 2 different ones of this. There's a pink one and a yellow one. I prefer the pink because the brushes are different, and I just find that the pink brush just works better for me. But I definitely recommend this. Okay. Now that the lipstick is dry, I actually quite like it the way it is now. Like a more of a matte finish, but I sometimes add gloss. I am gonna add a little bit of gloss today, so I've just got this one here. It's just like a nice pink to go over the pink lipstick. This one is watermelon flavored. It smells really nice. And that is the look all finished. This is my absolute favorite makeup to do. I know it's my full glam, but I just wear this as my everyday glam as well. I just wear it everywhere. I love it so much. I hope you guys love the makeup as much as I do, and I hope I gave you some tips. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.